I would urge young women to take society's milestones, throw them out the window, and see what works for them. Maybe some women it works better if they're married at 22. Maybe some women should never get married. Said that basically if you were unmarried and 30 or 30 plus, that you were going to fall off the edge of a cliff. And you needed to have your first kid by 32, your second kid by 34. You needed to do all of these things. And I realized that I couldn't do that. I mean, first of all, I couldn't find a partner that I liked, but I also couldn't put myself on that timeline or society's milestones. I wanted to live life on my terms. And I've continued to do that in huge ways, living larger than I ever thought I could live, doing things that are more brilliant than I ever thought I could do, and having more fulfillment than I ever thought I could have. So I think that when we give ourselves the freedom to live on our own timelines, our own individual timelines, we give ourselves the freedom to live life bigger and better and more aligned than we could have ever imagined. I really want that freedom for women, and they deserve that. They deserve to ask for what they want, and they deserve to believe that they are deserving of it. Like, their self-worth in matchmaking seems to have been stripped from them, and I would really love to see them reclaim that power, not only in matchmaking, but in the workplace, in their WhatsApp groups, in schoolyards. I want to see a reclamation of that. Mainly women from around the world saying, we loved you. We loved what you were saying. We loved your confidence. Have a sense of self-worth, and that you're really looking for a partner that's your equal. But we want to know, how did you become this way? And then it dawned on me that the show never explains who I am, right? The show doesn't have the chance to do that. It catches me at one point in my life while I'm going on a matchmaking journey and doesn't give you any background on who I am. And so in these tens of thousands of DMs from women around the world, I thought, let me answer that collective question. How did I become this way? And the memoir, She's Unlikeable, was born. It was an answer to their question, and hopefully a way for them to understand all of the things that I went through in my life that made me the woman that they then saw on their television screens. That if a woman is ambitious, if she is driven, if she is happy with her life, if she's content in all that she's accomplished, if she's a good daughter and friend, that all of a sudden she's not worthy of love, that she can only be one way. And I think that's the lies I talk about. And if I were a man, the same qualities that people around the world sent death threats about, they would have been applauding. I really do believe that. In my whole life, I've been blessed with strong female friendships that have taught me about everything from work ethic to goal relationships to have with a future partner. I am surrounded by strong, brilliant, genuine, and kind women. And when the show came out, and I was so devastated because I didn't relate to the Aparna that was shown on screen, it was those women who reminded me of all the things that they loved about me that were completely not shown on the screen. And they said, we would always describe you, if someone asked, as generous, as kind, as loving. And so we don't know that Aparna on the screen either. And it was that collective understanding from the world around me of who I actually was that quite quickly turned around my own narrative on the situation to just be not dismissive of it. Like, I was never going to believe what people said about the Aparna on television, because I had so much belief in who I really was, from not only my own belief system, but also from the people who loved me. And that was my sisterhood. They're incredible. I mean, they have so much to give the world. And I really feel, and I really believe that if we listen to our guts, and if we move forward with a life that was good for us and only us, that we would be able to contribute so much to society and to our own wellness and happiness and goodness of life. I would urge young women to take society's milestones, throw them out the window, and see what works for them. Maybe some women it works better if they're married at 22. Maybe some women should never get married. I think that this idea that we have to all look the same and live in the same kind of houses and have the same kinds of careers, it's detrimental. And we would never create beautiful things as humanity if everyone believed that. And so if more of us could start believing in ourselves and our abilities, then I think that we could really make some good in this world.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any videos by us.